What's up, everybody? It's Mo again with QC Millennial Investments, and I'm so glad to bring you another YouTube video. And if you have already subscribed to this channel, I want to say thank you so much from deep down in my heart. But if this is your first time joining, please do not forget to hit subscribe down below and check out the other content on this channel. The links also will be down below in the description. And today, I'm going to be giving you guys some updated news on Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, as well as 2 IPOs that was already on my top 5 list of IPOs in 2021. Now, let's get started. So before we get started today, I do want to let you guys know that I have previously made a video about the top 5 IPOs of 2021. And when you finish watching this video, please take a few minutes to go ahead and check it out with the top 5 IPOs that I'm watching for this year. Now, let's go ahead and dive into this article with an update on Robinhood's IPO and who they're choosing for the listing of their initial public offering when they do go public. And according to CNBC, Robinhood chooses the NASDAQ for its IPO, sources say. Robinhood has chosen the NASDAQ as an exchange for its eventual initial public offering, according to sources familiar with the matter. The company has not yet filed officially for the listing. Remember, this is all speculation, and neither the NASDAQ or Robinhood have both confirmed this. Nobody has. So the stock trading app has lowered the barrier to entry for millions and millions of retail investors. And in January alone, they added 3 million users. It's unclear if Robinhood has chosen a direct listing or a traditional IPO, sources say. Regardless of the method, Robinhood will file an S-1 with the Securities Exchange Commission. Typically, it takes about 1 to 2 months for companies to make their debut once they file with the SEC. Remember, so when they do make this filing, it is going to be about 1 to 2 months before we hear any news with the IPO date. Another key point that I found in this article is that Goldman Sachs is advising on the Robinhood IPO. And just like I stated in the last video, Goldman Sachs is advising on Robinhood's IPO, which also advised on 2 huge IPOs last year in 2020, being DoorDash, one, as well as Airbnb. Now, for some more news that I found on Robinhood that you definitely want to be in tune with, is that Robinhood weighs selling its shares to clients in the IPO. So what does this mean? Well, that means if you have an account with Robinhood, they are allowing you to buy initial shares before the IPO. Also, this is speculation and has not yet been confirmed by the company, but sources close to the company have been saying that they're going to allow that users on their platform and people that own brokerage accounts with Robinhood will be able to buy some IPO shares before they go public. Next up on the list, we have Reddit. And if some of you do not know what Reddit is a social news aggregation, web content rating, and discussion website, and recently including live stream content. It's also home to a massive collection of forums, and it was founded by Alexis Ohanian in June 2005. Reddit was not on my list of top 5 IPOs in 2021 due to the fact that at the time of the recording of that video, there was no recent news regarding their IPO. But now, as of Friday that just passed, Reddit has hired a former Snack executive as their first CFO, and the CEO, Steve Huffman, says the company is working towards going public. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this article and find some key points and reasons why we should be on the lookout for Reddit's IPO. The social media site has hired its first chief financial officer as it edges closer to going public. The company named Friday that it had appointed the former Snap, PepsiCo, and Mattel executive Drew Valero to the role. The news follows as Reddit's $6 billion valuation came in February, and after years of discussion by Reddit executives, it's now at the possibility of going public. And with an interview with the New York Times, CEO Steve Huffman said, "We're thinking about it." And on Friday, asked whether Reddit would file for an initial public offering, and he said, "We're working toward that moment." So what could we possibly see in the future? An IPO! Now, Reddit has hit the headlines in 2021 after day traders banded together on the subreddit Wall Street Bets, and a group of websites bumped the price to several meme stocks. And this caused GameStop in particular to jump massively in cost for a few prominent Wall Street hedge funds that had bet against the company. And as a lot of you may know, there was a huge trading frenzy around GameStop and AMC due to. And now, let's get a little bit into the cryptocurrencies and the cryptocurrency news that's surrounding Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Cardano. We're going to start with Bitcoin, and the third Bitcoin ETF is expected to launch in Canada this week. Now, let's dive a little bit deeper into this news article from CoinDesk and find out more information on this ETF. Yet another Bitcoin ETF is expected to list on Toronto Stock Exchange on Tuesday. There's about 6 key highlights right here that we need to go over. According to the announcement from provider CI Global Asset Management, regulators have approved the final prospectus for the CI Galaxy Bitcoin ETF. BTCX will give investors exposure to Bitcoin by investing directly in the cryptocurrency with holdings priced using the Bloomberg Galaxy Bitcoin Index. The ETF is expected to begin trading on Toronto Stock Exchange TSX on Tuesday, but it's subject to approval from the bourse under the ticker BTCX. Now, for some more news that is surrounding right now, Bitcoin Black, the global currency, will be the first ever credit card for Bitcoin. And if you do not know, you need to look a little bit more into Bitcoin Black, and I'm telling you, this is the future of credit cards. One more article on Bitcoin that I thought was very, very intriguing. Amid the massive Bitcoin bull run, data reveals serious Coinbase price warning. Bitcoin, after roaring into 2021, has now plateaued around 50,000 per Bitcoin, with the price more or less treading water over the past week. The Bitcoin price, up almost 500% since the last time this year, has exploded higher amid a combination of Wall Street institutional adoption, corporate interest, retail traders piling into the market, and some think it could have a lot further to run. And now for some more big news surrounding the largest cryptocurrency in the world, Bitcoin. George Soros and Morgan Stanley are part of some huge investors that are joining together on a $200 million investment into Bitcoin firm NYDIG. You might ask, what is the firm NYDIG? Well, NYDIG is the firm that facilitated MassMutual's $100 million Bitcoin buy last year and has raised another $200 million from big name investors, which include Stone Ridge Holdings Group, Morgan Stanley, New York Life, MassMutual, Soros Fund Management, and FS Investments. The firms participating in this round are more than investors. They are partners, each well known to us for years. And why is this news such a big article? Is because that I have already stated that institutions are now getting started, and it was only the beginning. Also, another major institution that has bought Bitcoin recently is Meitu. It is a publicly traded company in China, which is a leading Chinese app developer. And it's announced that the company has purchased $40 million worth of cryptocurrency assets, including 15,000 Ethereum and 379 Bitcoin. According to official announcement, Meitu purchased $22 million worth of Ethereum and $17.9 million worth of Bitcoin on March 5th, 2021. The technology firm mentioned that it can make a net purchase of up to $100 million worth of cryptocurrency assets under its crypto investing. And now, let's go over some major news that's circulating right now about Ethereum. And the price of Ether should be skyrocketing this summer. Now let's dive a little bit into this news article from Yahoo Finance and Benzinga, and let's see exactly why this could happen. Well, Ether could be headed higher after an update that's coming this summer. The Ethereum blockchain developers have agreed to move ahead on an update that will result in a reduction of total number of Ether tokens for use. The limited of supply probably will drive prices up even more for Ethereum, which has already seen skyrocketing performance and is up about 560% in the past 12 months compared to 430% for Bitcoin. What's coming this summer is the update. The update is EIP 1559. The update was agreed upon and is coming in July or August of this year by the blockchain developers. And what is this update, you may ask? Well, in the update, users will now be able to send base transaction fee to the network itself, which will destroy or burn some of the Ether supply that's already circulating in open circulation. The update expected to arrive this summer is aimed at addressing an issue with Ethereum where users have to guess at how many tokens are needed for a transaction. Some outstanding Ether tokens will be destroyed when cryptocurrency is used in transactions on Ethereum blockchain. Now, last but not least, the cryptocurrency with all the hype around it right now, Cardano. And some major news that's surrounding Cardano right now is that there was a huge institutional buy by a very big cryptocurrency firm that a lot of you might be familiar with, FD7. Now let's take a little dive into the article about FD7's investment into Cardano. FD7 Venture completes a 380 million USD Cardano purchase. The billion-dollar cryptocurrency investment fund, FD7 Ventures, announced today that they have completed their purchase of 380 million US dollars of Cardano, ADA, with funds that were conversion from part of the company's existing Bitcoin holdings. The transaction was completed on Thursday, March 4th. So they went ahead and converted $750 million in Bitcoin into Cardano. Also, some other major news that's surrounding Cardano right now is that internationally acclaimed expressionist painter Louis Ronchan announces he will now be accepting Cardano ADA payments. If we look into this news article, you can see on Yahoo Finance where I found the expressionist painter Louis Ronchan that he will be accepting ADA payments. And as always, thank you for watching. And if you like the content that you saw today, please do not forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And please leave some criticism down below. I always love to hear what you guys have to say.